Hey guys, my name is Andrea, for those of you who don't know me, and I kind of wanted to tell you guys my why I decided to become a Beachbody coach, and why I decided to really start caring about my health and wellness. So a little bit about me. I have struggled my entire life with my weight. I was really always active. I was a competitive swimmer, and I was always one of the faster ones on my team as a kid. But looking back at that now, I attribute that to just raw strength, and not really any leanness involved. I thought that because I swam so much and put so many hours in the pool that I could eat and do whatever I wanted in that respect. And um, ultimately, I just managed to maintain a weight that was heavier than it should have been. So I swam up until my senior year of college. I quit after my junior year. I had a career ending injury, and I had to get my shoulder reconstructed at the age of 21. That was pretty tough to handle. After that, I didn't know what to do. Like, I feel like there should have been a college course in how to act after college sports. I didn't know how to eat. I didn't know what to do at the gym. I was only ever accustomed to swimming hours and hours and hours, and maybe faking my way through time in the gym when I was told that I had to do that. So I really kind of did myself a disservice there looking back, but what can you do? So, anyways, after I quit swimming, I struggled finding things that I liked. I didn't really have any kind of passion towards anything like I did with swimming. I tried running, I tried cycling, I tried classes at the gym, I tried kickboxing, I tried, you know, hours on the treadmill, the elliptical, the bike, you name it, I tried it. And I was never good at anything. I didn't feel like I was good at anything. And ultimately, because I felt that way, I let that negativity kind of take over. But most importantly, my eating was all off. Looking back at it now, I am a self diagnosed food addict. I have not gone to seek treatment or counseling or anything like that for this, but um, I my degree is in social work, and I did a lot of work with addiction and things like that in the past, and I just know kind of the signs. And I would say that I'm kind of a borderline addict with food. And I ate when I was happy, I ate when I was sad, I ate when I was stressed, I ate when I was bored, I ate to eat, not because that I was hungry. So, I struggled with my fitness, and I struggled with food a lot. So, fast forward a couple years, I got married in 2009. In 2012, we decided we wanted to start over, and we moved across the country to Sioux Falls, South Dakota. I had a great job. I was a therapist at a residential treatment facility. I had a lot of fun doing that. I met some really great people doing that. But ultimately, we weren't happy out there. We were too far away from our immediate family, and it was just really hard on us. In the midst of all of this, the feelings of, being unhappy and being somewhere new, I was diagnosed with cervical cancer. It was a very low, grade. It wasn't even like stage 1 or 2. It was pretty low grade. And I was lucky enough to have a couple of surgeries to remove all of the cancer. But because it was cancer, I found myself a cancer patient for the next 5 years of my life, provided that the cancer didn't come back. And that was really stressful for me. I'm a very anxious person by nature, and I would have to go once every 3 months to the oncologist to get tested to see if it came back. And during those 3 month spans, I would just worry about the cancer coming back, and it would consume me. And it was really in a bad place. My oncologist said that he felt that I was very lucky and that I needed to consider starting a family right away. That was something that we had not really talked about because we were so set in starting our careers. But then all of a sudden, I found myself pregnant, and in 2013, I gave birth to my daughter. Um, After that, we decided that we were going to move closer to our immediate family. And I made the difficult decision to have a hysterectomy. This meant that I could no longer have any children, but it also meant that I had a better likelihood um, of not having the cancer return. So, the summer of 2014, I had my hysterectomy, and around the time when I was getting all of that situated and scheduled for my surgery, my coach Nicole reached out to me and was like, "Hey, you just had a baby. I run these accountability groups. It might be good to kind of help get back to you." And I joined, more so out of support for her, never really thinking that it would lead into anything, but it did. She asked me to coach, and I kind of ignored her for a while. Respectfully declined, probably is more like it, for several months. And finally, I was like, you know what? What else do I have to lose? I'm at home right now. I'm working from home. Why not add this and see where it goes? And let me tell you, this was the best decision that I've ever made in my entire life. I have never found more support in a business venture. I have never found more support in a community, and I've never felt more accepted than I do now. I I I am really, really passionate about my health and my wellness now, because I want to not give cancer a body to live in. I want to have a body that cancer does not want to live in. And most importantly, I want to be a role model for my daughter. I want her to know that she is beautiful no matter what she looks like, what her body type is, and that kind of thing. And I want her to know that we are healthy, we eat healthy, and we exercise, and we move our bodies. And I want her to understand that that's an important part of life. So, when I became a coach, I decided that I wanted to pay it forward. I felt like I had been through a lot, and I didn't want people to hear my story and feel sad for me, but I wanted them to see um, all that I've overcome and all that I'm doing now. And so my hope is that I can reach people who maybe feel lost or out of control with their lives, and help them. I just want to help. Like I said before, I was a therapist by trade, and when we decided for me to stay home with my daughter, it was a big adjustment, but it was something that we knew that needed to be done. But I felt whole. I mean, I felt like a whole. I was used to helping people as a profession, and then I didn't have that anymore. So coaching has really given that to me. Um, and I've just never, like I said before, felt um, more supported in my entire life. And so, I really love paying it forward, and I really just love to help people out. So thanks for listening.